Namaskar. This is Gargi Sanyal from India. Happy to say that I have been selected as a presenter of ICLAT 2020 hosted by Literoma. Introducing my topic on scientific literature. Looking at today's pandemic situation, I have decided to present a topic named as how to stop spreading of novel coronavirus both within human body and from the environment of into the human body. Before going straight away to the topic, let me introduce myself. I'm a writer as well as an autoimmune disease patient and works in association to a publishing house as well as Department of Invisible Disease in America in order to spread awareness about invisible diseases and also study on autoimmune diseases. Let me tell you a little bit of literature and technology, which is the main theme of the conference, before going straight away to my topic. Now, literature to me is nothing but expression of imaginary thoughts, ideas, feelings, and real facts. And that is through a medium of language. The language can be any. So, in one word, we can say literature is the intangible part, whereas technology is the application of the same thoughts and ideas. It may be according to scientific rules, but basically it's giving the physical form to the literature. So when we think, then we can say both are interdependable on each other. Literature needs technology, as when I wanted to research on the topic, I can use the internet, the several books, e-books, and took the references, as well as while application also technology needs literature, where literature plays a very vital role, because in order to apply, a language is needed, a medium is needed to express or to give the instructions. So in one word, we can say technology and literature are complement to each other. Now, what is scientific literature? If the idea is based on science and the research work is done for implementation of that idea, we call it nothing but a scientific literature. Comes to my topic, how to stop spreading of coronavirus. Now, both from the environment as well as within the body. Now, from the environment comes my hypothesis, because in this journal I am going to say about two hypotheses. The first one is that every one of us knows that disinfectant is a very good way to remove virus from the environment, from the surfaces, both in the form of spray as well as using while mopping. Now the question lies, what disinfectant would be the best one? As per my knowledge and hypothesis study, I have found that the naturally produced disinfectant till date, the most effective one is HOCl, that is hypochlorous acid. Even human body produces is in the immune system when it fights against foreign bodies for protection. So it is safe for human body also and not toxic. And there are several processes to produce it, both industrial as well as domestic. So based on more and more research, we can conclude later, if research goes on, whether it is a good option or not. Coming to hypothesis 2 is that if the person is already affected by coronavirus, then how to stop spreading within the body. For that, we need to know what type of medicines we should use and what is the mechanism of working or spreading the virus. Now, as per my knowledge, I have came to hypothesis 2 that the spreading of coronavirus is just as that of autoimmune disease after a span of period of infection. Now, immune system of a normal person works in such a way that the thymus gland, which is located just at the entry point of the lungs when we inhale the air, that is responsible for our immune system. And the mechanism, in short, it is like this, that it detects the foreign bodies like microorganisms and viruses and gives instructions to various cells like T cells and B cells to fight against them. Now, what happens in an autoimmune disease system? The immune system is not regulated. That means that nothing own body cells are sometimes wrongly detected by the thymus gland as foreign particles, and the fight goes higher. So what happens in a patient who is affected by COVID-19? Um, Till now I have understood that initially if it is left untreated, then only the seriousness occurs, otherwise nothing to fear. Then what happens is that if it is left untreated for say 7 or 14 days, maybe asymptotic or symptomatic, then again it gets converted to autoimmune disease, and then we should use medicines like hydroxychloroquine in right dose to prevent the more spread of the virus. And also it is has been uh, reported that antibiotics are not healthier or not suggested, because the only reason is that the immune system of an autoimmune body should be regulated, so that not only killing of the virus affected cells, but the killing of good cells gets reduced. Antibiotics boost up the immune system, whereas medicines like hydroxychloroquine regulates the immune system. Now finally I would say prevention better than cure, and all of us know these are the areas we should be very much careful, since the pandemic is still going on and not over. And I have a pledge to the global medical research teams to please go through the hypothesis. This hypothesis may uh, be positive or not, to count it, uh, because if it becomes fruitful or any other way comes, then really the world will come to a good solution. These are the reference links from where I have studied and made the presentation. And finally, I am very much thankful to Literoma to giving such a platform to represent my article. And last but not the least, I can't ignore the fact that this literary work wouldn't have been possible if technology wasn't there, and my subject would remain incomplete. Thank you, and have a nice day. Namaste.